MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Brandon Waddell gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now, Jose Devers. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, the second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Devers.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Fernando Barrios will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Andrew Stevenson. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Stevenson.
And now pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Cody Bellinger waits on deck. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That is third.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Chopped weakly to the left.
Bellinger.
One and one. Fouled away. Carlson stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. 2nd inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney. 2nd inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Corey Seager. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 1-0 home.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. And it's a fly out to start the 2nd, 1 away.
That is it. The catch.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 10.
Now at the plate, Victor Mesa Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line toward right center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go. And up next is Tristan Casas.
Third baseman.
A high fastball is in there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Mason Wynn stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
A textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. That'll bring in Nick Solak. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Casas over at second. Wynn at first with no outs. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Reined in. And there's 1 down now.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Into the box, number 25, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. This is foul right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
Number 22.
Now it'll be Andrew Stevenson, runner in scoring position with two gone, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another one sent foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, what a battle there, Dino. Several pitched at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work. Striding in is Gerard Encarnacion. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. Digging in is the outfielder, Geraldo Lopez. Out in front of it, strike 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
This is popped up. Mountcastle in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jose Devers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt it. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Now the first pitch.
The right
Dylan Carlson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. And stepping in, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Lewis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's safe. Next to bat for St. Louis, Tristan Casas. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1 the count from the stretch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Pete Alonso is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next, it'll be Corey Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate, Adrian Ruiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. hit in the air down the left field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning.
I win.
Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Now at the plate, here is Mason Wynn, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And he fouls this one off.
Win.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready with another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Lewis is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. Now to bat, Victor Mesa Jr. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up is Gerard Encarnacion. Worked a walk his first time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 2-0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. Two balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there. 2 down. Up next from Miami, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Miami. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Stevenson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Fouled off. line towards center field. Lewis is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Dylan Carlson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bellinger is off of first with 2 away. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Cards leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in will be Geraldo Lopez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Carlson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Next to stand in is Jose Devers. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Drops 1 down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now to the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There he goes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw goes to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So stepping in is Pete Alonso. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's big.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught steep. Into the box, Tristan Casas 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. And he popped him up. Witt has a play. 1 down.
The batter, number 5.
Here's the first pitch.
Mason. Win.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
First offering. Nick Solak is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Pete Alonso. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped up. Casas waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 9, Adrian Ruiz.
At the plate now is Adrian Ruiz. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Victor Mesa Jr. stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. Here's the 1-2. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. Marlins leave 1, and it ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Fastball well outside.
Mountcastle.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Devers takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Stevenson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in. Cody Stashak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate is Gerard Encarnacion. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fastball just inside.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Willie Calhoun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Encarnacion on at first. Nobody out. 3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now here is Geraldo Lopez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And this is line hard to deep left. Stevenson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw won't get him.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Jose Devers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Step on the bag for one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready now for the Marlins. Bobby Witt Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Willie Calhoun is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field, number 8.
There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Seager has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
You know, because this is just a one-run game.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 4.
Andre Scrub takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little bouncer.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they open it up to 6-2 now. At the plate now, Mason Wynn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Mesa is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Cardinals 6. Cody Whitley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Corey Seager waits on deck. Witt gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And the payoff pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's Corey Seager. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Runner goes for third. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Bellinger's got it. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest. Chet McGreal answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 23, Chet McGreal.
Stepping in now, Adrian Ruiz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So next to bat will be Victor Mesa Jr., and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.